So the saints tell us that try and understand, who are you? Who am I? Although I have never been to Greece, but I am told that in the temple of Apollo in Delphi, on the gate, it is written there, "Know thee, Sueton, know thyself, who are you?" The wise old man of Greece, Socrates, he used to keep encouraging his followers to think, who are you? A basic spiritual question. So it is said once, deep in thought, he was walking through the marketplace of Athens thinking, who am I? Who am I? And he knocked into a policeman. So this policeman said, what kind of a person are you? You don't even look where you are walking. Who are you? Socrates said, sir, for the last 40 years I've been trying to figure out who am I. If you know, please tell me about it. So in our Vedic system, in Indian philosophy, this answer to the question, who am I, has been given by different scriptures. 6 of these are accepting the authority of the Vedas. They are called Vedic Darshan. 6 of these are not accepting the authority of the Vedas. They are called Avedic Darshan. Doesn't mean they are bad, but they are there. So even in India, there are primarily 6 Avedic Darshans and 6 Vedic Darshan. Darshan, these philosophical texts are called Darshan. Drishyate vastu yathatmyam anena iti darshanam. That helps you see things as they are. So the Avedic Darshan, first is Charvak Darshan. Charvak says, there is no such thing as the soul. You are this body. But if matter doesn't have life or consciousness, no. When it came together in the body, consciousness got created. And when it disperses, consciousness will be dispelled. So consciousness has been created from matter. This is what modern science tells us. Charvak said the same thing. You are the body. So when you die, it's all over. Story is over. That is why you don't need to think of any afterlife. And so, do what you like. If there are no consequences of actions, then do what you like. Eat, drink, and be merry, the Epicurean said. So, now after this comes the Bauddha Darshans, the Buddhist Darshans. They are 4. Sautantrikvad, Vaibhashikvad, Madhyavikvad, and Yogacharvad. I will not go into the details, but in general, Buddhism talks about voidism. Voidism means there is no such thing ultimately as the self. It's Shunyavad. But we perceive the self because of a stream of thoughts. This feeling, I am, it's creating a stream of thoughts. So we perceive the self. In the state of nirvana, it will get dissolved. It's a little bit, it's sprinkling of knowledge. We won't go beyond because we won't be able to finish. Come to Jainavad. Jain Darshan says that the self is beyond the body, beyond the mind, beyond the intellect. There is a soul which is in existence. So in one way it goes beyond the Buddhist texts. It talks about the soul. But what is the nature of the soul? So Jain Darshan says the soul is not Anu It's not vibhu, it's madhyamakar, the size of the body. Because it is keeping the body alive and conscious, so it is the size of the body. Hence, if somebody's got a big body, his soul is big. If somebody's got a small body, his soul is small. Now, now come to the Vedic darshans. Nyaya Darshan counters. Nyaya Darshan says that this does not hold to logic. Because let us say that somebody had an elephant's body in this life. And in next life, that soul is born in a pigeon's body. Now, how will that elephant's soul fit into the pigeon's body? There'll be a problem fitting it in. So Nyaya Darshan says that the soul is anu, tiny. How small? Balagra shatabhagasya shatadha kalpitasya cha bhago jivasya vigyeya sajanantyaya kalpate. Says the soul is so small, if you take a hair and the tip of it, you chop it into 100 parts. 100 parts, tip of a hair, impossible. No, it says, the Shvetashvatar Upanishad is saying, supposing you can chop it, then pick one part and chop it into a further 100 parts. Now what you get will be the size of the soul. And this is only figurative, because it's so tiny, when the soul departs, nobody can see it. Scientists conducted experiments. This person is about to die, terminally sick. Let's put him in a glass box. So when the soul departs, it will probably have to crack the glass and go out. The person died, the soul departed, the blocks remained intact. The soul does not need any space to leave. It is sukshmanamapyaham jivaha, subtler than the subtlest thing. That tiny soul sitting inside is creating consciousness in the whole body. Now you may say that how come this little soul sitting here is spreading consciousness throughout? So the Vedanta Darshan says, Gunat Alokavat. It is just like a source of light. The light is there, the source, but its rays are coming all the way till here. Similarly, the soul is here in the heart, and it is spreading consciousness throughout the body. That is why if somebody pricks you, what happened? It's paining. If the soul is here, how come your finger has got consciousness and it's paining? No. The quality of consciousness, like light, has spread through the body. And when the soul departs, the hands, feet, legs, eyes, ears, everything is there, but no functions are taking place. Now it has become mud. People say burn him, bury him. He's become mud. You know, in Hindi they say, when somebody dies, kahan gaye the? Uski maati pe gaye the. We went to his mud. Mud? Such a big person. Till yesterday you were respecting him. Governor, commissioner, prime minister. Today you say he is mud. As long as the soul was there, the body had value. The soul has left. Now everybody's body has turned into mud. Now you may say, well, if the soul has got consciousness, how did it come into the body? So Vedvyas in Vedant, he says, Vyatireko Gandhavat. Just like smell is in the flower. But if there are flowers growing in a garden, the whole garden becomes aromatic. Oh, magnolia is growing here. So the flowers have passed on their aroma to the whole garden. Similarly, matter is not conscious. The soul has got consciousness. So when the soul is present in the body, it makes this body conscious-like. So you are the soul, not the body, not the mind, not the intellect. Swami Vivekananda said, "Thou art souls immortal, spirits blessed, free and eternal. Thou art not bodies, thou art not matter. Matter is your servant, not you, the servant of matter."